Evening, friends. Over these past weeks, Pastor Clay has been preaching through Galatians in a series entitled Grace Changes Everything. If you were able to attend our town hall meeting last week, you heard our pastor ask us if we believed that. Do we believe that grace changes everything? And then he went on to share a helpful illustration which I want to bring back to our attention this evening. Pastor Clay said the gospel is like a grappling hook that you can hook into for the rest of your life, and it's hooked into Jesus. And it changes how you live the rest of your life in all kinds of ways. It allows you to go in all kinds of spaces, all kinds of relationships. It even allows you to lower yourself into the form of a servant. He reminded us the vertical relationship that we have with Jesus. It changes the way we enter into our horizontal relationships with other people. And if we don't have that solid relationship with Jesus, entering into relationships with other people will feel very insecure. Then Pastor Clay shared some specific applications for us, and I want to bring those back to our mind this evening. First, he said this: if we're anchored in Christ, it provides a foundation for deeper unity with one another. And similarly, or along a similar vein, he said being anchored in Christ enables us to enter conflict constructively. He actually preached on that just a few weeks ago. Pastor Clay said we can live our lives even when things are hard between us, because we're anchored in Jesus. We can tell the truth about ourselves, we can tell the truth about one another, and we don't have to fight about things that just aren't important. He went on to say grace gives us a new purpose in life. Everyone matters. There's no second-class people. We have the ability to treat one another as though we are now seeing, and this is so beautiful, a son or a daughter of heaven. One last application, he said, was this: we live in freedom. So don't submit to the yoke of sin, because Christ set you free. Free from shame, free from guilt, free to bless because of what Jesus has done. Anchored in Jesus, we can serve anyone. No one is undeserving of our life of service, but that's only if we're only able to do that, if we're anchored in Jesus. Finally, he concluded with this exhortation. He said, friends, grace changes everything. There is not a single part of our lives that God's grace doesn't touch and change and bring redemption, hope, and life. So thankful for that. Do you believe this, that grace changes everything? Well, as part of tonight's devotional email, I'm sharing with you a link to a short message from Central Elder Gene Fahrenkrog about a specific opportunity for us to apply these messages about grace changes everything, specifically in our relationships. So I hope you will now take the time to listen to Gene's video. The link is following in tonight's email. May God bless and keep you, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Take care.